won our last war against Cleves, Brunswick, and Nassau, and took some land there. We were going to take Brunswick, but our bastard of a ally, Anhalt, stabbed us in the back and instead took it for himself. And we also renamed Hesse to Saint Orion in honor of the Twitch follower in chat who told me to go to war. So I told him I'd name a province after him, and I did. And Austria is wanting their land back. I understand. It's not going to happen, man. Unlawful territory, yeah. 20 per province. So now I'm just going to hope to bulk up a little bit and hope no one decides to go to war with me. Until then, it's just going to be a matter of sort of sitting around and waiting for these to core and letting all of our autonomy cool off. I mean, not autonomy, all of our AE cool off. The Knights broke their alliance with Venice. I don't care. I'm just going to continue voting for myself because I can. The advancement of the merchants class, 10 influence, is fine with me. Their influence is now 20. Congratulations. And oh, we can hold all this shit again. So, seek support of the clergy, call a diet, and we can't. Oh, we already did it in Monopoly Charter. Awesome. 50 military, 50 administrative. When's the next? No, actually, once every 20 years. I really don't want to make a donation. Whatever. Not worried about it. I'll just gain Diplo points the normal way for now until I get an event to give them some more influence. Because I think that's what it is. I think the influence is what's keeping them from being too high right now. Yeah, I think their influence needs to be 50 for us to get 100 points. So, I'll wait. Till then, turn up the speed to 4, let Nassau core, and just let it be a state. Herald from Brunswick, awesome. Yeah, no one coalitioned us, which is always a good sign. So, until then, we're just going to continue like nothing happened. Stuff going on in the Middle East. Looming disaster, peasant rebels. That's because our manpower is tanked. Got it. Well, 1% a month, stability less than 1. Stability is at -1, actually. It's making it hard not to bring up the stability here. It really is. Just so this doesn't progress, because I really don't want a peasant revolt on my hands. Nope. King Joseph, Karl Joseph of Austria, no surprise there. I don't know who else I could get to vote for me. Mainz, maybe? Improve relation there. Nassau is part of the country. Awesome. And Denmark is currently the... Did they redo some of the... How is Denmark the trade leader on the Rhineland? With 65%. Oh, it must be because of... Inland caravans. Okay, yeah. And a merchant. Caravan power. They just have an insane amount of freaking caravan power is what it is. All we have to do is get to 6,000, and we get 100 a month. Awesome. Alright. Estates demand control of provinces. Of course, the nobility wants a province. What can we give them? Munster, I guess. Munster has a fairly good... They can have castle, because it has a shitty grain, fucking trade node, so it's nothing really that bad. Removes local autonomy, though. Ooh. Yeah, spare no expenses. I need more admin points, honestly. Yeah, screw it. That's definitely going to be really good for manpower and... unless it was already removed. Yeah, don't suffer the time of the state they have yet. So hopefully now we can be able to recruit some people here soon. And the nobility is really loyal, and they are really influential too, so we can demand military support. And a general, ooh, they get, I can't have them gain that much influence. So it's good for the military support. We'll be that much closer on Tech 6. Yeah, manpower 400, that's awesome. Just gonna keep tanking it along here now. Integrating Cologne, awesome. Good deal. And that means we are gonna be way, way over. Yeah. All 6 that Cologne gave us have to go. Sorry, Cologne. Let's also turn this fort off at least. No need to maintain it right now. Yeah, that's what I gave him Munster. Munster is 99.8% autonomy. I think we're okay there. I can make a state. We discovered an agent from Saxony. I don't care. Go ahead and make the North Rhine into a state, because North Rhine has a few places of land. Yes, South African children. Estates really changed the way this game is played, honestly. Which I think was good, because it was estates of what? After 2 years they implemented estates? I really need them to get just a little bit more influence, but I don't want to give them any land. Yeah, I wish they'd fix the favor system. I think it's working as intended. I just don't think it should be working this way. I was having to sit around, you know, and wait for my favors with the mains to build back up to 10. Kind of sucks. I mean, they're at 14 right now because we're a much bigger country. And we gain a favor every year. But if we were allied with France or Austria, we would never gain favors at all. Yeah, Austria kind of doesn't like us right now. Let's go ahead and improve relations. They're already set to friendly, but might as well make sure they stay that way. And they gave it to Würzburg. Well, whatever. Yeah, you can always promise them land if they want it. Doesn't mean You have to give it to them. Brunswick claimed castle. Okay, cool deal, brah. Cool deal. Just claim castle. Who are your allies? Brandenburg, Saxony, and Liège. And Brandenburg and Saxony I'd be worried about if they would actually go to war with you for this shit. Saxony would. I don't know about Brandenburg. How many relationships do we have now? 2 out of 4. Because, yeah, we lost our alliance with... We lost all of our crap with, who's the what's it? Cologne. Sickness the Prince Elector. Ludwig II has fallen ill and cannot handle all aspects of ruling Hesse for the time being. How should we handle this? Give the nobility some loyalty or give the burghers some loyalty? And... tax or autonomy? Screw it. Let's go for the autonomy. Whatever. Because we already have these guys pretty high loyal, so I would like the burghers to be a little more loyal too. Come back from Mainz. We're going to try to work our way around some marriages here and here. And I can improve relations with them too. So that means it's close to voting for him, but not close enough. You want to finish the relationship improvement and recall from Austria, improve relations here. And of course, Austria still doesn't want an alliance. Austria's powerful allies. Who are Austria's allies? Hungary, England, Palatinate, and Castile. Of course, they have extremely powerful allies and they don't need me. Ooh, Brabant. Personal unit on Burgundy. Burgundy's actually doing okay. And Aachen announced me as their rival. You know what, Aachen? Just for you, I'm going to claim your fucking ass. Let's see here. Okay, morale. Okay, tradition. Ludwig is still a general. Actually, we can make our heir a general now. So let's do that. Let's see how good of a general is this shitbag. Not horrible, not great, but not horrible. Wilhelm is now the standing general, though. Because I'd rather have a 3-3-0 than a 1-3-2, so a 1-2-2. See, even though we are gaining hardly any military power right now, it's way better than whatever that 1-2-2 gives us. We can actually take cheaper mercs, awesome. And next is cheaper core creations. And more mercs. That core creation reduction is just so nice. See, Brandenburg, you want an alliance, brah? You want an alliance? No, of course not. Why not? Neutral attitude. You're allied to Brunswick, that's why. That's the main reason why. So what you, Aachen? You're allied with Munster, which means I actually probably want to build my network here too, get the rest of these places. So let's look at this. So what all do we need left? What all do we have now for forming German nation? We have Cologne and we have Hesse/Saint Orion. We still need a lot of places. Now we don't need Meppen or Osnabrück, or we don't need Aachen as well, but those will be nice to have. Gaining some stability, awesome. And yep, they have actually decided to... Oh, wow, that's new. So, I didn't notice this before, but 25 noble regiments rise up in Granada. So, if only those were separatist. Declining power of the nobility. They can lose influence, that's fine. Actually, it's more than fine, honestly. Because I could gain the generalship. I don't want to, never mind. Because I don't want to risk hitting over 70. Alright, let's claim Aachen. And we can pull him out of there. We could also claim Cleves. We could... Let's see, Saxony, Brunswick, Magdeburg, Würzburg. I think we're going to be at a standstill for a little while now. Honestly, I do. Palatinate. Because I don't see anybody who I can really attack and be okay with it. First of all, we have to burn off all this great AE that we have. 34. We're burning it off pretty quickly. Having an advisor would help, but I don't have the money for that. Increased defensive or increased offensive? I think I'd rather go for the siege ability, even though I guarantee you it's not going to matter because there's no way that war is going to happen in the next 10 years unless someone attacks me. Rigorous research is awesome. Love that. Love the just random boost I get here. Oh my god, our next heir is so much better. How old is he? 15. Wilhelm, you might want to start hunting or something. Riding a horse somewhere. Because Frederick needs to come into power. Austria's improving relations with us. Okay, that's a good sign. Go ahead and harsh treatment that again because I don't want anyone there. Positive 8. Jesus Christ. Oh well. Yeah, that unlawful territory hit is so hard. Even though they're improving relations with us, we're not going to get a alliance anytime soon, sadly, I don't think. And like I said, everyone in this whole area is allied to each other. Brunswick is allied to Saxon, who is allied to Brunswick, and Würzburg, who is allied to Saxon and the Palatinate. So it's going to be hard to do anything in the near future. Can't attack the Palatinate because they're allied to Austria. Can't attack anybody because they're all allied to each other. Frankfurt, you're rivaling some people who are pretty strong, don't you think there, Frankfurt? And Aachen wants... Dude, you rivaled me. Why would I give you access? Let's see, who are they even at war with right now? Liège with Munster, Frankfurt, and Aachen for the Brunswickian conquest of Osnabrück. I guess I can give it to whoever's allied to Munster, because I really don't want them to take Osnabrück, to be honest. So who's allied to Munster? Who is Munster? Aachen and Frankfurt. Oh yeah, Frankfurt, why not? Liège, oh, you're going to get it anyway. As soon as I give it to one person, you're both going to get it. Oh, apparently Brunswick just called everybody in. It's 29,000 right there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Munster, I'm sorry, dude. You're freaking dead. And this is like, I think, reason number one I do not plan to go to war with Brunswick. Because between him and his allies, Brandenburg and Saxony-Liège. Let's look at this shit. Let's look. So, Brandenburg, Brunswick, Saxony, and Liège. Brandenburg has 12,000, at least. Brunswick has, I saw 7 earlier. Saxony and Liège. Liège has another 8, 9. And Saxony has another 11, probably. Yeah, no Commonwealth, man. Poland took the option to go for someone in the nobility instead of going for the Commonwealth. For some stupid fucking reason, they did. But hey, that's their choice. That's Poland's decision. I don't know how Liège has so many people and has such a high freaking map cap for army size, army force limit. We can get one more. Let's get another unit of Gallagly. Actually, might not be a bad idea to take a unit of knights too, though. So. At 25% chance, that's a lot higher than it used to be. Wow. Traders died. We got Spy Master. Cool. Don't care. And Novgorod has been just eaten. The Duke of Burgundy has died. And Austria got the inheritance. Wow, Austria just ate everything. Yeah, Budgie, they made the Duke of Burgundy less likely to die. And that's fantastic. Austria is now insanely overpowered. Right as you say that, man, you cursed me, man. You cursed this run by saying the Duke of Burgundy doesn't die as much. Good going. Yep, Aachen has... They don't make Aachen break anything. They just... Hello to Frankfurt. Hello to Frankfurt, though. That actually would be an easy way to go to war with Frankfurt. Couldn't co-belligerent them, but it'd be a way to go to war with them, at least. Claim them. Let's actually take... I need 25 there, and I need how much here? 25 as well. No, yo, I definitely remember the patch where Austria was crazy, where Austria was just killing everything. That's actually when I did my biggest Poland game, was when they were eating at everybody. It's like Austria's first priority would be to connect all of their land, because that's every AI's main priority now, is to connect all the land together, which makes sense. But it was just insane the way they were doing it. These separatists really need to calm the hell down. They're only in Westfalen anymore, wow. Berg is like, yeah, you know what, we're good. Oh, it's because Berg is Cleves. So yeah, freaking just calm down, you rebels. I'm waiting till 90. That means I can actually go ahead and claim the other province for Munster. And as well as for Brunswick. I mean, if I didn't have freaking AE out the ass right now, I would take Austria and Frankfurt. But I really, really need an alliance with Austria before I do anything else. Yeah, the India majors are really aggressive right now. England tends to be pretty aggressive too, if they can survive against Scotland. But Bamanis, Vijayanagar, and Osira tend to go to war with each other all within the first 30 years. And that can be, if you're doing a Ceylon run, that can be damning if they're not able to, you know, hold each other off long enough. Brunswick calls Patagonia on their own. I don't care. And we can take Tech 6. Awesome. And I missed the fact that they were having an uprising. How fun. Maybe our king will die. Maybe. Come on, man. Die. Just a little bit. Work for me? No? Alright. Cool. Yeah, you know what, Budgie? I was thinking about actually doing a Nepal run pretty soon. I've always wanted to do a Nepal run. I just haven't got around to it. And I'll probably go back to Ceylon eventually. Because, I mean, the whole point of Ceylon is just to run around Vijayanagar while they go to war with other people. Yep. So Frankfurt's at peace now. How's my AE looking? Because this is getting really tempting. 30. There's no way I would survive another war in the HRE. There's no way. Alright, though, I think that's going to do it for this episode. It's been a quiet episode of us just trying to rebuild after all that shit that happened. After those 2 wars. And, oh wow. They full annexed Munster. Brunswick, you scary dog. You are scary as hell. And our aggressive expansion is only 26 with you? Wow. So AE is only 26. And they have some insane allies. Saxony and Brandenburg's allies. And I guarantee you Saxony and Brandenburg would defend them. Yeah. That's scary. That is really scary. We're going to have to... Hopefully, they'll all start hating each other pretty soon. Because, I mean, they all have this border. They share... Brandenburg and Brunswick shares this border that's pretty big. And this border between those two. So, I have a feeling that this is all going to go downhill for them pretty soon. But that's going to do it for this episode. I've been Shaq Nice Jim. You've been you. And this has been Hesse Waits Out Aggressive Expansion. See you guys next time.